Hey guys, it's Eli here from Eli's Reviews again. I'm going to start off by reviewing more Goosebumps books. I realized that last week I went a little long, about 10 minutes, so I decided to cut it short. I would do only two or three books every time. So I'm going to be reviewing a couple of books today, and the first one I'm going to start out with is from the original series, Goosebumps book number 6, Let's Get Invisible. Let's Get Invisible was a really good story. It was really exciting, it was pretty fast-paced, and I give it props for a good story and a fascinating twist. The whole mirror dimension thing is really exciting as well. This book is basically just about a boy who finds this mirror in his attic that grants him invisibility. This really sets the stage for the whole sibling rivalry thing because he keeps having to watch over his siblings and make sure his siblings don't get in trouble, as happens in most of the Goosebumps series. And so that's something interesting, and it sets the stage for really a lot. I really like this book. I thought it was a good one with like I said, a really good twist. And this one's completely kid-friendly. And unless a lot of the books do have siblings fighting each other and siblings trying to get even with each other and get back at each other or getting mad at each other, but this one doesn't have too much of that. In fact, he's quite the opposite. He tries to take care of his sibling most of the time. He does get frustrated with him a little bit throughout, so that just might be something you need to discuss with your child after reading these books. Like, you shouldn't act like these kids do. You shouldn't be mean to your siblings, obviously. But the stories are very good, very well thought out, and this one shows that. Alright, my favorite book of all time, Night of the Living Dummy. This is like my favorite book of all time. This is about this girl who gets a dummy, and strange things start to happen when she gets this dummy. Strange things start to happen to her that she didn't actually do, but her parents are blaming her for. And she finds out that this dummy is what's causing it. And the sister also gets a dummy, and so they have to go into battle, basically, with this dummy and try to get the dummy and frame the dummy, basically, from the wrong things that he's done, and convince their parents what he's doing. And so this is a typical kind of dummy story, I guess. I don't want to say typical, but I mean, you've seen Annabelle, Chucky, all that stuff. It's just more of a kid version of a doll coming to life, but nevertheless, it is quite a terrifying story. And if you're afraid of dolls, in particular porcelain dolls, like everybody's afraid of those, come on, right? I'm terrified of porcelain dolls. If you're afraid of dolls, this might make you even more afraid due to the fact that this character, this dummy, is pretty intimidating. Now, the main character for most of the Night of the Living Dummy saga is going to be Slappy, but for this book, he's only featured in it very little, which is kind of a disappointment since I love Slappy, but you'll get to see plenty of Slappy throughout the books. And on Wednesday, I'm hoping to do a big Slappy theory and tie in all of the books, and tie in which book goes to which place and how they tie into each other, because it is confusing at times with such a big saga he's made with the Night of the Living Dummy series. It's hard to tie in how one owner gets the dummy and how the next owner gets the dummy and tie everything in. So hopefully I'll be able to sew the loops together and help you guys figure out how this story ties in. Alright, well that's it for Night of the Living Dummy. It's a pretty good story. It does have a little sibling rivalry, like I said, especially between the two twin sisters. But it was a very good story, very well thought out, and it sets the pace for all of his Night of the Living Dummy stories, which all are pretty much equally terrifying, and all of them are really good. I wouldn't know if I'd rank this my favorite Night of the Living Dummy story, especially since my favorite dummy, Slappy, is only in the book very little, but this is definitely a very, very, very good book and one of R.L. Stine's all-time best in the Goosebumps series. Alright, well that's all I have for you today, guys. Looks like I made pretty good time with only 4 minutes. Alright, hopefully Wednesday I'll be doing some Slappy theories. Like I said, I got a book and I've put it together, so I'll share it to you guys. And then Friday I'll do some more movie reviews. I might switch it up a little bit and start with some newer movies, maybe like Lego Ninjago, because I've realized that if I want more people to watch, then I should probably do newer movies that people are really interested in right now. So I'll start off with some newer movies, maybe work my way down, even though I know last week I said work my way up. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Eli's Reviews, out.